Alright, thank you very much, Lillian Muli. Good morning to you, and let's take a look at the trends. And the Court of Appeal overturned a High Court decision which had ordered Philip Moi to pay his ex-wife, that is Rosanna Pluda, 90 million Kenyan shillings for upkeep and house allowance. The judges ruled that it was wrong to punish a man to pay for the maintenance of a woman when both are capable of working to earn a living. And according to the judges, Ms. Pluda indicated that as a professional designer, she used to make 1.5 million Kenyan shillings, but she later lost her businesses. Philip Moi will instead give Ms. Pluda 150,000 Kenyan shillings as monthly upkeep. Pluda and Moi got married in March 1st, 1993 and were divorced on March 10th, 2015 on basis of irreconcilable differences. And moving on to another story that is very interesting this morning. Radio presenter Maina Kageni would come third in the race for a Nairobi woman representative. Had he been listed as a candidate for election, the TIFA opinion poll shows this morning. And ODM's Esther Passaris, according to the poll, is the most popular candidate with 57% approval rating compared to her main rival, that is Jubilee Party's Rachel Shebesh, who will amass 25% of the votes. And Kageni will come in third with 1%. And it will be remembered that last month in a 2-minute video clip, Maina Kageni announced that he will be on the ballot on August 8th for the position of Nairobi woman representative. However, the Constitution stipulates clearly that the woman representative seat is a preserve for women. Thus, Maina Kageni, by virtue of being male, is technically locked out. I'm just trying to imagine people out there questioning the validity of these opinion polls, because by inclusion of Maina Kageni as a potential candidate raises a lot of questions on those polls. And one of our colleagues actually questioned the validity of that, because Maina Kageni, as we say, by virtue of being male, cannot qualify to be a woman representative in any place in the country. What do you think, Lillian Muli?
I just thought it was hilarious that I think his, was it symbol or was weave?
Yes, his symbol was a weave. And he said that...
I thought it was a joke. Honestly, I've for the longest time, you know, thought he was just making fun.
Yeah, actually it was a joke, and I understand it was also an advertisement for an upcoming media production house.
Okay. That
he is part of the directors. So, you have it, Maina Kageni cannot be on the ballot on August 8th for the position of Nairobi woman representative. Alright, and moving on to another story that is very interesting and has spread on social media is Mr. Nice has refuted reports claiming that he is abnormally weak because of an undisclosed illness. The report surfaced on social media last weekend with a concerned online user inquiring about the Fagilia hitmaker's whereabouts. And this is what Mr. Nice told me when I reached out for an accurate report and information from him. He said, I am as fit as a fiddle. Currently, as we speak, I am at my residential place in Nairobi. I am only exhausted following a performance that I lined at Mtito and Day last weekend. Social media claims that I'm wasting away due to an illness or drug abuse are untrue. The propagators of the false allegations are my haters. There you have it. Mr. Nice is alive and kicking. And I know many people will be asking, why is Mr. Nice in Kenya? And the longest time we know he's been in Kenya. Alright, in July last year, that is 2016, he landed a mega deal which has seen him perform across the 47 Kenyan counties. The deal is bound to end of this month. And for those who do not know who Mr. Nice is, probably you were born in 2000, and when he was hitting big, you are around 4 or 5 years old. That is back then in 2004, 2005. This is one of his biggest hits, known as Fagilia. Alright. Seemingly we don't have that song with us. Alright. Alright, I can see Lillian Muli actually getting down. Lillian, which is the favorite Mr. Nice song?
I liked that one. It's just a pity because I think talent management and brand management is extremely important, especially when you're getting into the arts. I've said that consistently. You know, some of the talent that's been wasted over the years is simply because when people came into this industry, there was nobody to guide them along the way.
Wow, couldn't be said any better. And I remember some time back, even top Tanzanian singer Likiba composed a song known as Maina Kageni.
Yeah.
And people,
was that actually to attack Mr. Nice?
Yes, I recently, not even recently, some time back last year, I had an interview with Mr. Nice, and I posed the question to him, was the song Makmoga composed for you, your kind of lifestyle that you once had a lot of money and you went under, completely under? And he said, Brian, hivi unavyoniona mimi ni mtu nimeenda under, si niko na hera zangu, si shona chapa, si jina langu linatambulika. Kwa hivyo sidhani Alikiba niko na hera kishenzi. Si jina langu linatajika kila mahali. So sidhani Alikiba alinikompozia ama alitoa huo wimbo sababu yangu. Alright, there you have it.
Mr. Nice, now proceed.
Mr. Nice is alive and kicking and very healthy. And still on Marty's artist, this will be very interesting. Especially, and I would like to get a comment from you, Lillian. Alright, top Ugandan singer Bebe Cool now says he sees no problem with fully providing for his wife Zuena Kirema, whom sections have termed as a liability to him because she is not working. Bebe Cool took to social media to write a very passionate post, and this is what he said. You say my wife's job is to ask me for money to go to the salon, buy cars, fly to the US for delivery, blah, blah, blah. Now let me pump some sense into your heads. If expensive cars, good clothes and shoes, great health care abroad, and so on is what it takes, I will do exactly those things for her till my last breath. It is my choice to see Zuena Kirema change her hair every week, drive an expensive car, go abroad for any reason, not kneel before me while serving me because I want her knees to remain as smooth as I found them 14 years ago. The reason for all this is to ensure that she keeps me turned on. Those are his words. I am very comfortable with my wife's demands. Lillian, what's your take, especially in this today's economy?
That's a lucky girl, but some of us prefer to actually keep busy. We're independent women. I think men are also not too excited about dependence most of the time, but that's just me.
Yeah, and everywhere Bebe Cool goes, especially on media interviews, he says that he's the most successful Ugandan artist and the wealthiest. So if he has all the money in the world, he sees no problem.
Okay, Brian,
completely.
Brian, I'm going to have to stop you there.